Hello students. Once again we will proceed towards the next topic, that is packaging of the DNA. This packaging of DNA not only we study under prokaryotes, even under eukaryotes we are going to discuss. This packaging of DNA, it is also known as beads on string model. So why it is called beads on string model? We will discuss that later. And also this model is also known as nucleosome model. Means the different terms we use to define it. We are calling this as a different by using different terms. So for the first time, the packaging of DNA or string of bead model was proposed by a scientist by name Roger Kornberg in the year 1974. So let us understand what are the silent features, what are the structural features of the packaging of the DNA. As we know that DNA is a very long, so in eukaryotic organism or in the human body, the cell contains very long DNA. So the length of the DNA, which measures about 2.2 meter long. So as already we know the data, so how we calculate the length of the DNA? So in the NCERT reader, it is very clearly mentioned how to calculate the length of a DNA of a particular organism. So in the human also, we know that the DNA measures about 2.2 meter long. So how this data is obtained? Means the total number of base pairs in the diploid set of chromosome, how much it is? That is 6.6 into 10 to the power of 9 base pair. So the total number of base pairs found in the DNA, that is multiplied by the distance between the two nucleotides. Means that adjacent nucleotides measurement is about this much, means 0.34 into 10 to the power of minus 9. So when we multiply these two data, we will get the length of the DNA, which is about 2.2 meter long. So when DNA measurement is such a long, it is found within the cell or within the nucleus. As we know, the nucleus size is about, hardly it is about 10 to the power of minus 6 meter. Such a small nucleus, in that small nucleus, such a long DNA, how it is packed, how it is accommodating in the nucleus, that is very strange here. So let us understand what is the packaging of the DNA in detail. So first of all, we shall highlight our points in prokaryotes. So how in prokaryotes the DNA, how the packaging of DNA is done. So since we know that DNA in case of prokaryotes, it is in the form of nuclei. Means the DNA is not in a linear form, it is in a circular form. It means that the DNA, it is circular, it means it is not scattered all over the cell. Instead, the DNA is going to form a small loop in the cell. That means the negatively charged DNA molecule associated with the positively charged molecule, that is protein. Thus, protein molecules as well as DNA molecule, they are going to attach with each other. They help together to form a structure known as nuclei. So this is the case that is in case of prokaryotes. But in case of eukaryotes, the structure or the packaging of DNA is very complex. It is very complicated. So let us understand the packaging of the DNA in case of in case of eukaryotes. So this is the cell within which the nucleus is situated, whose measurement is 10 to the power of minus 6 meter. Within that, we see color bodies, chromosomes are found within the nucleus. As we know that in the cell division chapter, we have seen the different stages of the chromosomes. So the well-defined chromosomes are observed during the metaphase stage. So during the metaphase stage, the chromosomes are very clearly visible. So if you expand the chromosomes, then we see the structure of the DNA. It means the chromosomes in turn consist of double helical structure of the DNA. And DNA, which is double helical, made up of number of nucleotides. So still you analyze, still we magnify the structure of the DNA and see under the microscope, we see this model, or this is the structure of the packaging of the DNA. It means that they are a set of positively charged molecule. Means there are a set of positively charged molecule, they are known as histones. So what are histones then? So histones are nothing but they are positively charged molecule, they are the specialized proteins found within the DNA. It means DNA, since we know that DNA is a negatively charged molecule because of the presence of phosphate group, whereas histones are specialized proteins found in the DNA. They are associated with the DNA, where histones are nothing but they are proteins and they are positively charged molecule. Means the double helical DNA wraps over the histones. Or what are histones? Histones are nothing but highly organized. So there are set of highly organized proteins or histones. They are organized into a structure known as octamer, histone octamer. Means it is also known as nucleosome. Then once again we understand what is the meaning of a nucleosome. So nucleosome is nothing but the structural and functional unit of the chromosome. Or nucleosome is made up of DNA as well as protein. Okay. Then there are nucleosomes are repeatedly organized in the form of the units known as nucleosomes, in the form of nucleosomes. So they are repeating units in the DNA and they are positively charged molecule. And in addition to that, these proteins or histones, as I told you, there are 4 different types of histones found in the nucleosome. So each nucleosome composed of what? Each nucleosome composed of 4 different types of proteins. They are organized in the form of a unit called as histone octamer. Octa means 8. So they are organized to form 8 different molecules of a organized structure, which is going to give rise to nucleosome. So what are those histones? The 4 different kinds of histones are H2A, H2B, H3, H4. Means 2. So 2 pairs. So each nucleosome composed of 2 pairs of 4 different types of histones, which are highly packed with each other, they are highly held with each other, and they are going to form a basic structure which is known as histone octamer. Means octamer means 8 molecules of the histones. They are organized to give rise to the nucleosome. Thus these are the repeated units formed in the nucleus to form a structure called as chromatin. I will make it clear once again. So what are nucleosomes? They are nothing but structural and functional of the chromosome. They are the repeating units in the nucleus and they are going to form the chromatin. So in a true sense, what are chromatin? Chromatins are nothing but the color bodies. They are color bodies found within the nucleus. Okay. So let us once again continue this, understand the more structure of this DNA or packaging of the DNA. So the double helical DNA, which is negatively charged molecule, which is going to wrap over the octamer. So octamer or histone octamer or nucleosome, and it is going to extend further, and thus number of nucleosomes are held together by means of a DNA. It is known as linker DNA. So linker DNA is nothing but the DNA which connects two adjacent nucleosomes are known as linker DNA, and this linker DNA is associated with the histone known as H1. So H1 is the protein or the histone which is associated with the linker DNA, and this DNA which is wrapped over the nucleosome, this is known as wrapper DNA. Thus wrapper DNA linked with the neighboring DNA nucleosome with the help of linker DNA. Now let us understand what number of base pairs are present in the double helical DNA which is wrapping over the nucleosome. So there are about 200 base pairs present in the double helical DNA which is wrapped over the nucleosome. So this is all about the each nucleosome structure. So nucleosomes, they are repeating units. They are going to form a repeating units to form a chromatin. So what is chromatin then? Chromatins are nothing but they are the color bodies found in the nucleus. Okay. So thus chromatin further supercoiled chromatin further supercoiled to form a solenoid. And then are special kind of proteins known as NHC, so non-histone chromosome. For the additional support, the packaging of DNA, it is supported by the specialized protein known as NHC. They are going to support the packaging of the DNA. Okay, so this is the additional protein found or associated with the nucleosome.